Hi, this is Jill Lee from the Energy Healing Institute. I want to spend a little time in this video talking about your etheric body. There's lots of terminology bandied about in the energy world, and hopefully this set of videos, I'm going to do 3 of them on our energy bodies, will help you understand a little bit more about how the human energy system works. We're going to start with the etheric body because it is the densest energy system for the body. So the reason we're starting there is because it actually is the energy system for the physical body, and it's the part of ourselves that we think of as being us, right? My physical body defines in some way who I am versus my next door neighbor who has a very different physical body. We have an energy system for that physical body, and it's called the etheric field. And there are 3 major components in the etheric body. There are the nadis, there are the chakras, and there's the aura. Now, if you're a yogi, you've probably heard of nadis before. You may have heard of them if you're not a yogi, but most yogis have had some experience of working with the Ida and the Pingala. There is actually an Ida and Pingala breath that you can do. And the other nadi that you would have heard of is the Sushumna, or the central channel. Now, the Ida and the Pingala and the Sushumna are major nadis. They are major energy flows in the physical body that inform and support the physical body. On top of that, there are 72,000 minor nadis that deliver energy streams, very tiny, minute streams of energy to the chakras and the aura of our physical body. So the chakras in the physical body are way more complex than the chakra system for the emotional body, which we're going to cover in our next video. Think about the physical body for a minute. If you and I were sitting right now in an anatomy class that we've been taking together over the course of a semester, we would be learning volumes of information about the very complex structures, systems, organs, glands, cells that our body has that we think of as one unit. Don't we? You don't necessarily, you might have a stomach ache and you might think you have a stomach ache, but we don't sit around and think about all of our different systems and glands in our body and how they work together day in and day out for us to have the life that we have. We just expect our body to do what it does so that we can have the life we have. In reality, that highly complex system has a highly complex energy field associated with it. And the chakras that are in that complex field are in the thousands. You have a chakra in every joint in your body. The feet have 100 and something bones in them, so you've got a whole bunch of chakras in your feet. Your hands have tons of bones in them too. And you've got a chakra in every joint of your hands. You have major joints and minor joints. In other words, your hips are pretty major, but one of the joints in your middle finger might be a little more minor than perhaps your hips or your knees, right? So we have all kinds of chakras. Every organ has a chakra. Every gland has a chakra. There are so many chakras up in the head that sometimes when I teach my students about energy, we have to spend a fair amount of time finding those different chakras in our heads so that we can access them and use them. So you have all of these thousands of chakras in your body fed by the 72,000 nadis, which are fed by the 3 primary nadis, and vice versa. The nadis feed the chakras feed the nadis. It's a very complex system. And then you have an aura surrounding the body. Now, if you've ever done Kirlian photography and had an aura image taken of you with that camera equipment, that's not the etheric aura that you're looking at. The etheric aura extends about 1 inch off of the body. So again, the body is dense. If I said to you, hold your elbow in your hand, you could reach with your left hand and hold your right elbow, or your right hand and hold your left elbow, and you would have something physical in your hands. Your body is dense, and the energy system is dense. And the aura can only extend about 1 inch away from the body because of the density of the physical body. So that etheric energy system is all about delivering to your physical body the energy that it needs to do everything that it does so that you can be in your life doing your life. Now that etheric energy system is connected to the emotional energy system and the mental energy system. The energy bodies are integrated and they speak to one another all the time. They are in constant dialogue. So if you want to learn a little bit more about the energy system, listen to the next video. It's about the emotional body, and we'll see how that ties in with the physical body. See you in a minute.